Hey, what's up, you guys? This is what it's like the
His
person's name,
house.
Promister's house or something?
Yeah, I think I
Like
if
it's
we're
the
saying
map
it wrong, we
maker's name
apologize.
and house. So and it's
House.
uses those threes and X's and
Oop.
I'm not I'm not
Under.
good with names.
Yeah, yeah, we're
Is
we're
it
liable to spell it right.
Promister, something like that? House.
House.
Get to
Brick
so I got
house.
a creme over here. We got the box.
Arr.
Wait, is this? It might be one area.
Oh,
M8A7.
jeez, that scared me. No, upstairs.
Ooh, upstairs. I like upstairs.
5,000, 2,000.
Vimp.
Okay.
Double.
Vimp isn't too bad.
This almost looks like you can go out in the backyard, possibly. A.
A.
I bet you behind one of those doors is going to be power and pack or jug or something.
Get out
Oh
of here.
shoot!
Oh, they're in already, eh?
Yeah. Oh, you like that, do you?
So what was that? Ow!
Oh,
Can't
grenade
see.
out. Grenade.
Hassan, chop.
Okay, that I'm gonna go for this Vimp. I think 1300.
Me too.
Did you find the other pistol or
No.
oh?
No. No.
Ah,
I got
no.
no. What was that? What do I hear? Rawr. It's a tight map. It's very tight. And they're moving and grooving
Yeah,
already.
it could. This is one of those maps that can get ugly quick. You know.
Get ugly.
You never know.
Oh, I see ya. I see ya.
Double points.
Fill me up. Buttercup.
Yeah, I thought maybe it almost looked like from upstairs you could hop out in that backyard, but
Oh,
there's no way
dude.
to get back in.
We have to turn power on. Oh,
Yeah.
it's probably up here. That's
Yeah,
what it
it's
is.
probably one of those doors, I would imagine.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, jeepers.
That
There
just
she
happened.
is.
Oh, boomers.
Right, I'm opening up
Kaboom.
this
A
2,000 one in
kaboom.
here. M8, here's power. The other 5,000 is probably going to be packed. And
Oh,
Jug
yeah.
is in here too.
Oh, Jug is good. Jug good.
Seal up the window. If you want Jug, it's up there in the room I opened.
Jug.
Jugalicious.
Oh, look at
You're
this.
the one here.
Hey, it's Jug's in the closet. Kinda neat.
Get out of the closet, Jug.
Jug's in the closet.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What is that?
It's a bit crazy down here.
Nah, needs garlic.
It's very tight. It's so tight. Out of here.
Dee-doo-dee-doo.
Hurry
This
up.
is gonna get pretty active, you guys. Pretty active.
Wow. Okay, I don't know where those guys came from, but.
I got you, friend. I got you. It's quite the one of those curved TVs, you know. It's like, hey,
Oh, yeah.
man. Are those good? I know they came out a long time ago, but have
Yeah.
they really gained in popularity?
I don't know. I have a second monitor that's a curved one.
Oh,
Samsung.
you do have one. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you like it? Is it?
Yeah, it's a really good monitor.
Is it?
I,
But does?
I can't really tell. All I know is it looks good.
What about the
Damn it.
curve thing though? Does that like? Is it help? I mean,
Well,
You know what I
put it
mean?
this way: if as close as we are to our monitors, I
Yeah.
don't think it's really super helpful.
you
Like,
think? Yeah.
like maybe if maybe if it was large, like if you had a really large size one, so that it would kind of wrap around your peripheral a little bit,
Yeah.
then that might actually work a little bit better. But
Hmm.
I don't really notice a difference. I mean, it's a what do I have? oh geez, a 30 some odd inch Samsung 144 hertz or something like that,
Yeah.
4K monitor. It's good.
Yeah, I just wondered if the curving, 4K. If 4K came out 6 years ago, people are going, "Oh my God, everything's going to be 4K." Here we are in 2020, and
Yeah,
I'm still
everything is
looking at
not.
most YouTube videos at 1080p.
Well, the problem is too is
I'm
for
not talking about
streaming.
gaming.
No, no, no. Yeah, like just videos. Like
Even regular, like real life videos, people are still doing 1080p, and it looks great.
yeah,
To me,
the problem is that streaming it, the amount of bandwidth that you need for most people, like if they're using, like I use a Roku device.
what is that?
It's it's like a streaming a device.
A
So like,
box?
well, say you don't have a smart TV, right? You just have a
Yeah,
regular TV. You plug this into one of your USB ports or your
yeah,
HDMI ports,
yeah.
and if you have Wi-Fi, you hook it up there, and then you can log into your Netflix account and your Amazon Prime account and put it on any TV.
Oh, I got you. Okay, yeah, okay. So instead of having like a computer hooked up to a
Yeah,
giant
yeah.
TV,
You just have this little stick. It's like
okay,
really small,
yeah,
but it gives you all the power. But again, if you're using something like that
yeah,
to while it works,
yeah,
streaming it 4K, the
yeah,
just the bandwidth it can be kind of intense, you know?
yeah.
Like
Well,
unless you've got 5G, it's not gonna work.
yeah. 5G like Wi-Fi, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
Well, if you got it directly plugged in, that's a little bit different, but
yeah. Oh shoot. Oh, I'm out of
and let's be honest here, so many people watch their stuff on their phone. Whether it's Netflix, Amazon, especially YouTube, we can see it by the stats. A lot of you guys watch it on your phone. You don't need 4K on your phone. Your phone is
right.
so small. If you have 1080, it's gonna look as good as it can. It's so
Well, even on
small, you know.
I don't have a 4K monitor. I've got a 1440p monitor, but I don't
Yeah,
even
yeah,
usually have it set to that. But for me, I do, and we're not talking about video games right now because I have done 4K. I've uploaded I think I did Doom in 4K,
oh yeah, yeah,
and it was awesome. But the whole reason I upload 4K is because it improves the quality of the 1080p.
yeah, yeah. That's the
That's
weird
the
thing. That's the
only
only
reason.
reason.
Yeah.
4K, the
Because
1080 looks way better when you upload the base file in a higher resolution.
yeah, because I can't even watch in 4K. I don't have a true well, one of the
Yeah,
TVs
yeah.
I'm sure out there in the living room, but I watch all my stuff here. But it
Very
doesn't
good.
you know what I mean? It doesn't
Yeah.
it doesn't matter 4K. Actually, I think and 1440p would do the same thing as far as
Yeah, yeah.
uploading and making 1080 look better. Yeah, I don't know.
I wish YouTube would sort that out though. That you shouldn't have to upload in 4K to get your 1080 to look like the 1080 on your system.
yeah.
I don't
mean,
know why they do that.
Well, I get one thing. The amount of videos that are uploaded to
Yeah, yeah.
YouTube and the variety of stuff that's like either really, really good or really, really crap.
Yeah.
They're trying to save space.
Storage. Oh yeah.
Storage
They
space.
have mass server farms across the
dude.
US. Huge.
Millions of hours of videos like per day or something crazy like
Oh
that.
yeah. Yeah.
That is
And
nuts.
the environmentalists actually hate YouTube and all the videos because of the server farms.
But what's the impact on the server farm and the environment?
They use vast quantities of fresh water to cool their systems.
Oh, fresh water, electricity, all that stuff.
Yeah, it's not. I don't even know about the electricity part, but all I know is that to keep their servers cool, they use a huge amount. Like if you look it up, it's a monstrous amount of fresh water. Meanwhile, you've got people in Flint, Michigan, who can't drink their water. And meanwhile, you're pouring millions of gallons on servers, you know.
Crystal geyser to cool your.
I understand that. Like, I understand why they would be kind of pissed. They're like, well, you guys are letting them use this.
Right.
Meanwhile, we don't even have fresh water. Like, we're oh shoot, dude. I have no ammo. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Reloading.
Oh no. I need to buy a weapon. Ah! I have no weapon.
Mega crawler. Last couple guys, maybe. Oh, reloading,
Nope.
reloading, reloading, reloading,
No.
reloading.
Oh no! Oh, jeez, dude. I was trying to get to that thing, and every single time I went for it,
That didn't work out so good for
no,
me.
that was horrible. That was horrible.
That didn't work out so
I
good for
go
me.
get some perks, dude. I'll try and cover you while you're doing this. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, but the whole 4K thing to me,
Yeah.
the funny part about it is that everyone said years ago, you know,
Oh.
or they thought we got to do this now. And
Yeah,
here
yeah.
it is, at least 6 years later, and it's like, what? You know, it's still the same dang thing, right?
Yeah, yeah.
1080p is still extremely viable, especially like you said, since people are using their phones more
Yeah,
and
you
more
don't
and
need
more for this
4K
stuff.
on your phone, man. Like, I mean, a 480 picture on your phone looks alright until you try and blow it up.
Yeah, that's the difference, right? Is
Yeah.
the size? Because some people they tried to counter me on that before, but my screen is it. Listen, it doesn't matter until it gets to like 50 inches.
Yeah.
So I don't care if your
You're
screen.
not supposed to be ultra close to your TV. If you are, you haven't set your system up right, or your TV is too big for your room.
Yeah.
You're supposed to sit back a certain distance based on the size of the screen.
Yeah, what I'm saying is people are like, well, no, my display on my phone is 1440 or whatever. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. It's 3 inches big. That's you don't
Yeah,
see the
yeah.
difference until it gets to like 50 inches.
You watch the stairs. You want to watch the stairs? I'll watch the side here.
Roger that.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I know they have 8K now, which good luck. There are some content out there, but nothing mainstream, nothing like, you know, nothing.
Yeah, well, some of the new cameras, like the new Sony camera, the new Canon camera, they're doing like, you know, some of them are doing 8K, some are doing 6K down. It doesn't matter at this point. You know what? Working with 4K footage alone is hard.
Yeah.
Try working
and
with
the
8K.
editing. Oh my god.
It's
yeah.
literally not. It's not worth any type of
No.
thing you would get. You know, any kind of benefit you would get in quality, because one, the quality is just going to be hammered. It's
Yeah.
If you're here's the real trick. If you're uploading to the web, anywhere on the web, dude, 1080p.
Yeah.
And I'm the guy who's been doing 4K, and I'm saying it's not worth it.
No.
No one, people do 1080p 60, and their videos look clearer because they look like a new broadcast. And people say how beautiful their videos are. Meanwhile, I'm doing 4K 24, which is cinematic, meaning it looks more like a movie.
Yeah. More motion, realistic motion.
More realistic motion blur and all that. Not the. I can make it ultra crisp like that. I can make it look like you're standing next to me, but that looks like a soap opera to me. And I may start doing that because most viewers now actually prefer. It seems like they prefer that than the.
On YouTube though.
On YouTube,
the theater, there's no way that the theater is gonna ever. Oh jeez.
No, the theater
never gonna
is
switch.
Yeah,
because they understand. They understand.
And
the
it's the big huge screen that you're sitting in front of, right?
Yeah.
Use a shotgun is what I need. Shotgun in your face.
Yeah, like it may be okay for YouTube when you're doing vlogs and stuff like that, but when you're doing a cinematic piece and you're trying to get it to look like normal motion, that's why it's 24. Because you get that blur. Like, take your hand right now, everyone, and wave it in front of your face. Do you see it perfectly like you would in 60 frames? No, it blurs across your face. Your own eyes cannot keep up with it.
Yeah. But
that's
I
why
see on the
natural.
videos that the people that do 60 frames, so many of their comments are like, oh my God, your cinematography is so great. It looks so realistic. Like,
yeah, it looks like a camcorder, like you're making a family video.
But apparently, like I said, I think there's more people, unless they're on one of those like channels where the guys are really, really good at like B-roll and all that. Those guys can make the 24 frames look really good and
Yeah.
perfect and beautiful.
It's hard actually making 24 do it properly like they do on TV.
Yeah.
That's not easy, man.
Well, I was thinking about this though. It's like, because I really like that look, but when we're
Yeah.
doing like adventure videos and stuff, it's not like
Oh shoot.
it's not. It's more like maybe I'm wrong that because it's not some kind of cinematic story. It's like
Yeah, yeah.
driving the Jeep down an off-road trail. Maybe that's why people enjoy the 60 frames better because it looks
Yeah.
ultra realistic, like you're really there. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
like we're the Professor Plum in the library with the candlestick or something.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'll tell you, you know how you and I are experimenting a lot for Can We Survive, right?
Yeah.
My series coming out, which I don't know, probably by Christmas, I'm thinking, is all filmed in 30 frames. I'm
30.
like, okay,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
I'm like, I know you're doing 24, but I'm like, I did tests on the 24, I didn't like it,
Yeah.
and I don't like 60 unless I'm gonna slow
Slow
things
it
down.
Yeah.
But 30 for me is like a happy internet medium. I'll
Yeah,
meet
yeah.
them halfway. I won't go quite 24,
Right.
but the 30 is something that they're definitely familiar with.
I think that 30 is probably super common, and what's strange about it is it's something I never use. I either went 24 or 60.
Yeah.
Never tried the 30, but it is like a happy medium, right?
Yeah, you still get motion blur. It's not
You
as
still get
pronounced.
motion blur,
Yeah, it's
but
not
it
as
also
pronounced as
makes
24, but
it makes the 24 look that much better.
yeah. Oh, I'm gonna pack something too.
You should. You should do it. Get the dire wolf.
Shoe shine, don't bother me.
Shoshana ladies. Yeah, it's interesting and it's fun and all that. Sometimes, again, a lot of times for what I'm doing, I look at how it looks on my monitor and when I'm editing
Yeah,
and all that.
yeah,
And I'm like, oh
yeah.
man, this looks really good. Like
Yeah.
it's moody. Like these are really, really bright days, in the deserts of Arizona.
yeah.
Super bright. So I have a filter on there. So I
An
can
ND filter?
an ND filter to basically lower the brightness of the sun.
Yeah.
And in doing that, it does. People say it doesn't. They say neutral density means just that, but it doesn't. It actually mutes colors. It changes
Yeah, it
them
changes.
a little bit.
Definitely changes the way it looks.
It's like, listen, you guys, if you're outside, let's say at the beach, and you're looking at the boardwalk and all the colorful awnings on the stores, right? And you're like, wow, this is crazy. Then put on some glasses, some sunglasses, or some really polarized glasses to stop the sun. Those colors mute. They change a little bit, right?
They may look more vibrant because of the contrast and it takes the glare away, but the colors are mute.
They do mute. So, but I was doing 4K 24 with the ND filter out in the desert, and I swear when I was looking at the footage, I'm like, oh my god, it looks like I'm in like a 1980s African safari. You know how like it made the ground and the sky kind of look really, really subtle and cool.
Yeah.
And it gave it that old timey look. But that's like very very unique to something you might find interesting. Throw that on YouTube. It's like, oh yeah.
It's not really clear. It doesn't look like a whole video
what's wrong with
anymore.
your camera, dude? It's not.
You're like, it's called artistic.
Yeah. But then I tried one just recently at 30, just like a 2-minute testing. I was out there amongst the red ants and black ants because it had just monsooned. And this is what's crazy about this one. I got it to do that like in the background, but I was like kind of a little bit extra sharp because of the frame rate.
Yeah.
But the only reason I use an ND filter is so I can hold my aperture on my lens wide open still, right?
Yeah,
So I get
I
get that depth of field, which is I like that look too. But
of course.
Some people don't like that either because again, you're trying to show where you are.
Yeah.
And why blur out the background when the background is like 70% of the story, right?
Yeah.
So
exactly.
I might just be like totally wrong in my thinking, but the problem is the last time we did Can We Survive, the last time we were able to do that, I had these same thoughts and feelings and I totally screwed it up. Like it not only didn't work on the artistic side, it didn't work on the cool clear side, and then
Yeah, our footage looked horrible, dude.
and end up spending so much time trying to get the footage to look a certain way that we lost the story.
Yeah.
And
that was hard. That was hard. We really
yeah.
wanted to make it look good, but you know, this was our first time using ND filters. Now, while it looked fine, like on our camera, post editing, oh my god, dude, it was a nightmare.
Yeah, a lot of people just they go down like like when you take a picture and you do like F11 or something.
Yeah.
They'll do that, right? And it does the same effect as an ND. It closes down your aperture so it blocks out the sun, and it makes everything ultra clear like a GoPro does, right? So GoPro does that automatically. So everything looks in focus, which I think for that type of video is maybe the way to go. Because again,
and especially since it's YouTube, YouTube seems to like it.
But this is the part that I missed. You're adventuring around, right?
Yeah.
You're trying to show everything. Why would I do cinematic motion blur in the background when I want people to see the background?
Yeah.
But then, I'll do like my GoPro out the dash or something, and it looks beautiful. Super bright, vibrant colors, the sky, the ground, everything looks great. But then I look at it myself and go, oh, God, it's so plasticky looking, So I guess it's an internal fight with myself.
Well, yeah, and you know what? The bottom line is, like with any business, you got to know your customers. And if our customers, which is our viewers, enjoy that, then why mess around with the other stuff? Even though we know that technically it should be 24 frames, for what we're trying to create. We're not in the theaters, we're just recording our adventures.
And you hit it right on the head there is the customers, right? Or the viewers. The viewers, they may not know what we're talking about and how to describe it, but they tend to comment more and talk more about how beautiful it is on 1080 60 videos than my 4K 24 videos.
Yeah.
I can tell you though, on my monitor, my 4K 24 looks awesome. Like it's like, wow, dude.
Yeah.
It looks more that lifelike realistic to me, even though it's a little bit muted. And then the 1080, I can instantly tell you in 1 second if a vlog, a real life video is running 60 frames. Like it takes me 1 second to see it.
Oh yeah.
But I think more viewers on YouTube like that look versus the look that I think that I like.
Yeah. Meanwhile, if you took any professional movie production, TV production, they would like that is garbage.
They say the
that
only
is like
time
a home
you use
video,
60,
it is horrible looking. Yeah.
The only time you use 60 is if you're going to slow the footage down.
Yeah.
Now some of them on YouTube will go from 24 to 30. I know that.
Yeah.
But that's the limit. But that doesn't matter. Again, it's like you said, it's not about what you want.
Yeah.
Now, if we had say we wrote a little short story, and we were going to, make a little short story, maybe we found this cool abandoned, gold mine out in the middle of nowhere, and it still had like a shack, and we did like a 3-minute story. That you would definitely film in the 24 to give it that old timey kind of movie like look. But I may just be wrong, and doing all this extra work in 4K and all this is like.
It's hard. It's hard to use that footage, dude. It's harder to edit it to make it look better. It takes way more work.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Doing the GoPro at 4K, doing multiple GoPros at 4K, my regular camera at 4K, bringing all that footage in, working with it.
That's hard.
It's a lot of work for you don't get the result back, because I see people using their, I'm not exaggerating, they use their iPhone, right?
I know.
And the
complete garbage looking footage, and be like, I love it.
So I've actually seen some phone footage look pretty good though. I'm like, wow, they're really using a phone for this? And it's just like they're walking around with this little thing in their pocket and filming, and it's like, okay. It all comes down to if people enjoy it or not.
Yep.
That's all that really matters. But I guess for me, the whole point of doing YouTube was I enjoy the craft Like
Yeah.
what we're doing right now, we're recording. I enjoy editing it afterward, uploading it. I enjoy the craft of it, and the payoff to your craft is that other people enjoy your work. But when you keep doing a certain thing and people aren't necessarily enjoying your work, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like view wise, you're like, well, then you start to second guess your own craft. That's kind of like what I did. I started going, well, is this 4K really? Am I actually doing something, or am I fooling myself?
How did you pull that off?
Yeah, what happened, dude? You just got down by the zombies. Thanks for watching, you guys.